the IRS monthly child tax credit payments and what you need to know. Also, will there be back pay of these checks? I have all the details for you in this video. Let's get right into it. But if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video, as information is changing very, very rapidly right now, and I'm doing all the research so that you don't need to. I distill it all down into these short videos, which I deliver a few times each and every day, so that you can get all the latest updates in as short amount of time as I can possibly produce a video, so that you can get all the updates every single day. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I'm here to help you out in any way that I can, so make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward during this time when information is changing so incredibly rapidly. All right, let's get right into it. So first off, these child tax credit payments, otherwise known as the CTC checks, are those payments that went out the second half of 2021 for 6 months, month over month, between 36 and 38 million families and households were receiving hundreds or even over $1,000 every single month. These were a huge windfall for millions and millions of families. Unfortunately, as we came into 2022, abruptly someone hit the light switch and they completely stopped. Well, here we are in 2022, and many people are wondering, are these payments going to start again? Are we going to get retroactive pay? Are we going to get back pay? Are they going to stop completely? What's going on with these payments? So I want to lay this out for you a little bit more clearly so we can better understand what is going on with these monthly payments that sounded so good and were helping out so many millions of people, and then all of a sudden they just abruptly ended at the start of 2022. So let me talk through what I currently know about these payments, as well as talk about the potential discussion about back pay for these payments as well. So remember, these were the payments that were sent out anywhere between $250 and $300 per child per month through the second half of 2021. That turned out to be thousands upon thousands of dollars for families. A lot of money that helped out in a big, big way. So I think all of us can completely understand, yeah, there's probably a lot of people that are wondering, when are the payments going to be reinstated? I was relying on that extra couple $100 every single month, especially now that inflation continues to go up, and that's probably digging into your grocery budget, right? Yeah, I think all of us are experiencing that much right now. Also, if you haven't done so, make sure to share this video with your friends, family, and social media, because honestly, there's a lot of people out there wondering these questions, and maybe you have kids, maybe you have grandkids, maybe your neighbors, friends, acquaintances, family members, somebody else like that, probably wondering the same questions about these checks that are so needed right now. So let me tell you this much. According to this discussions going on throughout Congress right now, they're talking about the next stimulus package. But one of the major provisions that they're currently working on and that they want to reinstate is the child tax credit payments. Yeah. However, there's a little bit of sticking points when it comes to these actual payments. Let me lay them out for you. So as of right now, or let me take that back. As of 2021, the requirements in order to receive the child tax credit payments was as an individual earning under $75,000, as a married couple under $150,000. However, they may be revising that now here in 2022, according to the discussions that are currently going on about the child tax credit payments right now. Here's what they're thinking about doing. Now again, everything is up in the air right now because they don't know how to proceed. However, these are some of the discussions that I'm finding while doing my regular research. They're potentially talking about implementing a $75,000 income cap. So basically, if you earn over $75,000, you wouldn't be eligible. So now again, nothing is written in stone yet, but these are some of the provisions that they're talking about as far as reinstating these payments. So they're looking at potentially lowering the income down to $75,000. Now you might be wondering, well, that's what it was before. Yeah, as an individual, but they're talking about this for married couples as well. So that is one of the things they're talking about as well. Next, they're also talking about implementing a potential work requirement. So right now, or the rules in 2021, you were not required to work in order to get those payments. You could have had zero income, zero work, anything like that, and you could have fully, completely qualified to receive these monthly payments. However, they're talking about potentially implementing a work requirement. Again, nothing is written in stone yet. These are just some of the ideas that are being tossed around right now in Congress, but this is one of the things that they want to reinstate is these monthly payments. Now, one more thing. Now that we're in 2022, we're into the, we're in almost, a month and a half now into the new year here, 2022. The tax filing season is in full swing. If you received those advanced payments in 2021, or if you are qualified to receive the child tax credit payment as a result of 2021, you can go ahead and claim the other lump sum payment, the second half of those payments, on your tax return. Or if you never received the advanced payments, you can claim the entire payment on your tax return to file for 2021. Now again, full disclaimer, I'm not your accountant, I'm not your CPA, this is not tax advice, this is not financial advice, this is not accounting advice in any way at all. I simply don't know your situation, and everybody's situation is very different. However, you can now claim the second portion of the lump sum payment if you got the advanced payments, or you can claim the full payment right here on your tax return for 2021. However, one quick side note as well. According to the law, they cannot distribute payments from the lump sum payment of the EITC, Earned Income Tax Credit, or the child tax credit payments until after February 15th. Well, that just so happens to be tomorrow, according to this video. I'm recording this on Valentine's Day, which, side note, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're having a nice one. But anyway, my point is, according to the law, they cannot start distributing those lump sum payments as a result of the child tax credit payment or the EITC, Earned Income Tax Credit, until technically tomorrow. So that's one thing that we need to recognize as well. According to what the IRS has said, if you're one of these individuals claiming the EITC or the child tax credit payment, that you should expect to receive your tax refund sometime in early March. So just a quick side note, again, it could vary for everybody. You could get it earlier, you could get it later, but I'm just saying these are general rules kind of laid out there by the IRS. So just keep that in mind as a general rule. Now again, let's quickly talk about back payment when it comes to these checks. I know a lot of people are wondering, what about back pay? Are we going to get back pay? Now here's the deal. As of right now, Congress is working very, very, very slowly when it comes to these child tax credits. So that's the deal. They're working very slowly. However, they are talking about these payments because they recognize these need to be reinstated for these between 36 and 38 million families that were getting the advanced payments in 2021. However, when it comes to back pay, they have also discussed that potentially, if these do get actually approved sometime relatively soon, that your first payment would include back pay. Now again, their initial, so this was back in January when they started discussing this. They said, if we can get this done in February, the people who get these checks will get a double payment in February. Well, here's the deal. We're already halfway through February, and unfortunately, it's probably not going to be happening this month. However, if they just so happen to reinstate these payments sometime in March, maybe April, something like that, according to what they've discussed before, is because so many millions of people are reliant on these payments right now, they could actually issue a lump sum back pay payment when they send out that first round of checks. Now again, depends. Will it be in March? Will it be in April? Will it be in May, June? When could it possibly be? We don't know. But here's what I would anticipate. The further that we get away from, let's just say January, like the further that we get into the year, the likelihood of a lump sum payment probably gets less and less. And the reason for that, for why I'm saying that, is let's just say that they reinstate these payments in July. Are they really going to send out a one-time lump sum payment of $1,500, $1,800, $3,000, $3,600? They could, but what I would foresee them probably doing is saying, hey, sorry for the delay, but why don't you claim it on your tax return next year? That's just what I would foresee them doing. Again, I could be completely wrong, but I'm just throwing out my prediction as far as what I would foresee. But if they happen to reinstate these payments sometime in, say, March or April, I could easily see them coming out and saying, hey, we're going to get you whole. We're going to come out and give you a one-time lump sum payment, otherwise known as back pay, retroactive pay, to bring you back up, and so that we're all even for all the months that we've missed. Now, again, that's just kind of my anticipation, provided they get it done here within the next couple months. But the further that we get into the year, then the prediction that I had there. But again, who knows? We don't really know. That's just what I'm kind of thinking based on what I've seen them do previously with other payments and other things go on. Now, one more thing. If you are due the other lump sum payment from 2021, the other half of your payments, or the full payment that you did not claim as advanced payments, you can actually go to the website childtaxcredit.gov childtaxcredit.gov, and you can actually check out the status and how to claim your payment on that website right there. This is a new website that they just launched maybe a month ago or so, maybe mid-January they launched that website, so you can check that out as well. Otherwise, if you are somebody that typically files a tax return, again, you can claim your lump sum payment right there as well. Please remember that. A lot of people don't recognize this, but from 2021, you still have the other half of your payment still coming. Let me give you a quick perspective on that. It's anywhere between $1,500 and $1,800 per child. So if you have multiple kids, you could be looking at thousands upon thousands of dollars right now. So just keep that in mind, right? So anyway, this is what we know as of right now. Just like everything else, I'm watching it very closely. I wanted to make you this dedicated video talking about the child tax credit payments. There's a lot of money on the line right here, and I want to make sure that I'm helping out as many people as I can in this community. Grab the money that you have coming due to you, as well as keeping you updated with the newest information that we have as of right now and the discussions going down in Congress. So I'll keep you posted. Make sure to subscribe down below and share this video, like I said earlier, with your friends, family, and social media, because honestly, maybe you have kids, maybe you have grandkids, maybe you have neighbors, nieces, nephews, anybody else, people that you might be acquainted with. They might be able to take advantage of this, and they may be able to actually benefit from this information, and they may be able to claim that other lump sum payment they might not even know about right now to claim on their tax return. So again, I want to help everybody out, get all the money that you have coming due to you, because as I mentioned in previous videos, unfortunately, the IRS will not come knocking on your door and say, hey, excuse me, you have $1,500 here sitting for you. Would you like to grab it? Sorry, it's not going to happen. So I just want to help you grab that money because, I just want to help you out in any way that I can. So hope this one helps you. Again, subscribe down below, share the videos with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other 2,100 videos right here on the channel. Thanks again. I appreciate it. Enjoy your day, and I'll catch you again later.